So August Alsina released a song featuring Rick Ross.
Damn, I didn't listen to it yet.
Called Entanglements.
But it's gotta be hilarious.
Yeah, well, Rick Ross's verse is very is very like
to the point,
much twisting the knife.
Oh, really?
I'm so mad at Jada. I'm so mad at Jada. Like, why are you doing this to your husband? Why are you giving men out here the ammunition to clown your king? I'm so mad at Jada,
man.
But
the only reason why I'm a Jada Pinkett fan. Always loved Jada since the days of Different World and all that. But the reason why anybody's really fucking with them is because of Will Smith, man. Will is the big kahuna, man. But Will brought himself out there, though. They didn't have to have that conversation.
I was so against that red table talk. And personally, because it was done, they said they already went through their reckoning. So that was pretty much done to answer the public's questions. And I mean, shit, why not take the Jay-Z and Beyonce approach? Let them speculate. And we still don't know what was said on the elevator.
Right.
Let them speculate. Like, you didn't have to do that for us.
That's called narcissism. Sorry.
Did this song like break any records or anything? I'm wondering. Because
no, it was a trending topic for that day.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like on paper, I'm sure a real opportunist. Yo, I make a song about this right now. Like this shit. Like everybody's gonna be playing it. Everybody's gonna be streaming it. I'm gonna make mad, but it's like I ain't even hear the shit. Like I don't hear people really talking about it like that. Like
nobody really cares.
We're in a world where people are so opportunistic that sometimes you got light behind you again, Godfrey.
Oh, sorry.
Sometimes you old pantry looking mother. Oh, this nigga went to the refrigerator. I started talking about food, and he went to the Frigidaire.
No, I just had to look for something.
Uh-oh. You know what we should do? We should just do right now a refrigerator inspection. What does Godfrey have in his refrigerator? Let's see. I see a lot of lettuce in there. I see a lot of greenery in there. See some What's that?
Mangoes.
What's in the jar? What's in the jar to the left, right there?
Organic applesauce. This is like
this nigga.
Mangoes, applesauce, and green.
You really about that life? And
I'm like just straight off the
your shit is
straight from the coast of Africa. Look,
your shit is filled to the brim.
This is chicken breasts. Chicken breasts.
Oh, you got it all portioned out. You one of those portioners.
Look at that. Cherries.
Well, hopefully that is the last of Entanglement Gate. I don't ever want to bring this topic up again on the Godcast.
No. I think it might be brought up for years to come.
Oh my goodness. Is it?
She is just right now she's the ultimate cougar.
Say
it again.
Is the ultimate coon, you said.
Cougar.
Oh, cougar.
Okay. Yeah, she's the ultimate cougar right now. She's the black cougar. So.
Well, yeah, Jada's still dope. So, like that.
Black cougar.
Well, my advice would be next time, pick a slide that's not so messy. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that, except that, yeah, I'm pretty sure Will is pretty embarrassed. Like, he is the butt of a lot of jokes out here.
He brought himself. He did that to himself.
Women can't do that to our kings. Cannot You're gonna do your thing. Don't embarrass your king. Simple as that.
So you think he embarrassed him, huh?
I think he's looking pretty crazy out here.
Yeah.
I guess she looks cool. He looks crazy to overall consensus.
Well, yeah.
He made
who
looking a little crazy. Especially, you know what really makes him crazy is after it happened, you still calling the nigga Og. Like when we first got with Og, Like,
Ooh.
hold up. You're not supposed to be calling them the pet names anymore, like the cool nigga names anymore. Like, that's the nigga that was fucking your broad. Like, he shouldn't be Og anymore. Like,
I don't think it's over.
Fuck nigga, some shit.
I don't think it's over.
That bitch ass nigga. He should, you know, something.
Puss ass nigga. Puss ass.
Oh, puss ass nigga. Oh, bitch ass.
Oh, mark ass nigga. Mark ass nigga.
Mark ass, bust ass nigga.
Oh, bust ass, mark ass nigga.
Yo, bust ass, mark ass nigga. That's who we're supposed to be after that. But he's still calling them Og. Like they still homies. You know. What that all about?
I don't know.
They probably rekindled that shit from all this.
Well, let me see other updates. So so now I guess it has been officially confirmed that Tory shot Megan Thee Stallion. She is officially cited as the victim in his arrest report. So still no details have emerged as to how or why this transpired. It is now a legal matter. So, you know, neither one of them are really going to speak on any of the details, but Megan has expressed that she is tired of the jokes. At the end of the day, she was a woman and a domestic violence transgression happened against her. So prayers with Megan. Glad she's safe. Hopefully she's
wait. You say
recovering.
Domestic violence. So it's confirmed.
Well, it's
they fucking with each other.
I mean, we haven't heard it from either. I don't like to confirm things if I don't hear it from the guy or the girl, but it is
when you use words like domestic violence, though that
yeah.
Well, I'm not using I'm not using the words. I'm reading the words that are in the
right. Well, when people use those words,
yes. So I guess it was a situation where they may have been dating, but we don't know, you know, again, we don't know the details that led up to the shooting. I mean, there's speculation and stuff. So
yeah, there's a lot of speculation out there.
So I'm not gonna we're not, since, you know, I don't want to be those gossip guys to like hearken on the speculation. We'll just
told me don't talk about.
We'll just wait and see what. There's a lot of jokes being made and stuff.
Right.
It's not a.
You don't want us to make jokes about it.
So yes, please don't make jokes about.
Did y'all get when I sent y'all the video? I sent y'all the video.
They've been spreading it around.
Oh yes.
I sent y'all the long form. Smoking that dope.
Yes. Well, that is a song that's been out for a while.
Man.
I don't know what just made it go viral right now.
It's going viral because people are going
shit right now.
No, but I'm curious to know, like, who is the first person that was just scrolling through YouTube one day, like, oh shit, look at this Smokey song, and posted it, and from there it just took off.
Oh my God, it's so funny. It's spread all over the place.
Like it's a new single just dropped.
Even Smokey Robinson. Even Smokey Robinson has more to say than these mumble rappers.
All right, well, shout out Meg Thee Stallion. Hope you get better. You know, all the speculation out there. I guess we're gonna wait and see what's really true.
Right.
I just hope one of the rumors that's out there is not true, because that would be crazy. But anyway.
And also, in Hot Topic news, Kanye West has been spiraling down the worst rabbit hole ever. He did a presidential nomination rally in South Carolina where he
had on a bulletproof vest.
He was quoted saying things like, well, most notably, he said, Harriet Tubman did not free slaves. She just sent them to work for other white people.
Oh, we out of here. Did you see the people that was on the camera? As soon as he said that, this girl was like, "Girl, we out of here." Like, this nigga told crazy. He just said some crazy shit about Harriet.
You know, he also did a very, he was crying, very hysterical, very emotional. He
First of all,
talked
why
about
wasn't he using a mic?
he
Like
talked
in
about
this age of technology, why was he yelling at the crowd and not using a mic?
Because he's crazy.
he talked
And
about
crazy niggas like to yell.
Yeah.
I
Kim
can vouch for
Kardashian
that.
wanting to abort their first kid. He talked about his own father
I almost killed my daughter.
wanting to abort him. I mean, he said a lot. It was very all over the place. So my question for our esteemed panel, is Kanye using this crazy as an excuse to market music and sell things, or is the crazy that comes along with marketing and selling things fueling his psychosis?
I was just gonna say I feel like crazy only works in selling things if you're like Crazy Eddie. And your prices are insane. Remember Crazy Eddie back in the day?
Well, a pair of Yeezys prices are insane.
His prices are fucking insane.
Right.
I don't know if
He's been selling for a long time though. He's always.
I don't know if he's using this as a tool. I mean, I think he just got problems. Like he's an example of someone where money and all these different things. When we made that record, Don't Let It Go to Your Head. This is what happens when you let it go to your head.
Yep.
Because when it goes to your head, that's what could make you crazy.
Yeah.
See? So don't let it go to your head really means don't let the trappings of success drive you crazy.
Yeah.
This man allowed the trappings of success to drive him to a place where he's looking nuttier than some squirrel shit right now.
Yeah.
And you know, it's not cool.
And for the record, Kanye West on paper is the richest rap celebrity in the game we have to date.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Wow.
So he's a billionaire.
And he's of the craziest. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what's crazy is there's a lot of people that would trade, man, I'd rather have all that money and be crazy than to be sane and poor. You know what I mean? Like if you gave people the opportunity to be butt-ass crazy,
man,
have
peace of mind
in Wyoming to run around butt-ass naked
is priceless.
You said what?
Peace of mind is priceless.
Thank you.
Yep.
Peace is the absence of all confusion and cannot be bought or sold. It is something that is created in the mind. And
it does not mean you cannot be wealthy. You can still be sane and be wealthy.
But you can't serve that master. Like you got to know that that's a secondary thing. People that chase money instead of knowing that money's a byproduct of doing good shit.
And you know what's so unfortunate? It's like it's messed up that every time
you talk, you're fucking
your mic is
distorted.
You're distorted.
You know, does dice?
I think your internet is like.
Am I back now? Yeah, I just saw internet unstable. Am I here? Are you with me?
Yeah, you're there. You're there.
I'm back now.
Yes.
My bad.
You're not on time, but I can hear you at least.
You can't see me?
I see you, but your vocals not synced with the video, but that's okay. I can hear you. Go ahead. Continue.
You know what? Give me 30 seconds. Let me plug up my Ethernet.
Smoking that dope.
Look at that wine.
Sniffing that coke. Now listen, if you are doing those things and you need maybe some assistance, you know, maybe you need to talk to somebody about this type of stuff.
No, it's the real shit.
But maybe you don't have insurance and all that type of stuff. Well, guess what? You can go to Health Alliance Network, okay? And if you put in your code Lord Jamar for $35 a month, you get unlimited access to healthcare. You also get discounted. You get like 3 1-hour visits first for free. You can speak to a substance abuse counselor. You can speak to psychologists. You know what I mean? To help get your mind right. And then after that, you'll get discounted. You'll get discounted sessions. First of all, it's very hard to even book a fucking psychologist or some sort of specialist right now with everything that's going on. But with the Health Alliance Network, they're at your fingertips. They're inside your phone and minutes away. So that's just one of the perks of Health Alliance Network. Nobody wants to go to the doctor right now. Do you really want to be inside a fucking emergency room, Godfrey, with people coughing on you and shit like that? No. Especially for some shit that really you don't need to go to the fucking doctor for. You could just holler at it. Let me holler at an official doctor
Right.
So that's what the Health Alliance Network is all about.
Cool.
Click the link in the description, LordJamar.Health Alliance Network, and at checkout, put in your discount code, Lord Jamar.
Okay, guys, I'm back. I did see the sign flash that said internet connection unstable, and normally I have my Ethernet plugged
Now
up.
you're in sync with your video and your
Now we rocking. No, I just wanted to say that it's unfortunate that at one time, like, Kanye meant so much for us and represented something like so powerful in hip hop that to this day, anytime he goes on one of these tirades, you will really, like, people will really debate, what he really was trying to say, and is it the fact that he lost his mother, or is it the psychosis? It's like we want, we're still clinging to the, to the ideology and the love for the old Kanye, that we will make ourselves crazy trying to decipher his crazy.
And I've said this before in past shows, like we go and try to make up excuses for his behavior and this and that, and come up with our own reasoning behind why he's doing it.
Maybe he's just a marketing genius. Well, he was, right? Were we really free? I mean, we are just, at the end of the day, we still, got to answer to the man. It's like, if that's what you were trying to say, I guess, but I don't want to have to figure out what you were trying to say. As articulate as you were in these hit records, you should be able to do that if you're giving a presidential rally.
Yeah.
Well, see, because he tried to do it in his own style. He tried to do it off the head. A real presidential rally, you'll be at a podium and you'll have talking points in front of you that people who have done this in the past will help you put together and all that type of shit. Like Kanye got out there and just tried to freestyle it. He put on his fucking all tan get up with his tan fucking bulletproof vest. It said security on it. Like you're part of the security team. Put POTUS on that motherfucker or something. But anyway,
since
you're out there with that bulletproof vest, then you're just yelling at everybody like you don't have a microphone.
Right.
You're just freestyling these points. So when he said the shit about Harriet Tubman, he was like, oh, and by the way, like, he was just having a train of thought. Like, she didn't free the slaves. She just only brought them to other white people. Work for other white people. I mean, like if we stop and pump our brakes and stop being so crazy for a second, there could be some truth to that. Okay. When we did,
I get.
When we escaped,
I get what he was trying to say,
Canada,
but not now.
There's not no black fucking. Where's the black city in Canada that we all
Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia. So there was a big black contingency in Nova Scotia, and when we got there, were we all, did we create some like Black Wall Street type of shit? You understand what I'm saying? Or did some of us go and do what we knew, and we were free, but now we was working for white people? Like,
but either way,
I don't know the whole story behind it. But
it doesn't even matter.
It does. It does. Yeah, it doesn't matter. At the end of the
Harriet
day,
Tubman
you
did
could
an
go. You could
amazing
go
thing.
get a job. You wasn't getting whipped to
Right.
work for free.
Right,
I know
right.
one
But what
thing.
I'm saying is, we can't get mad at the truth just
But
because
why?
we
But here's my
emotional.
thing.
Like if he
Why-
was telling the truth, and I don't have enough information about that whole story, but because we've been told a lot of stories that we think is true that we turn out to be not true. But anyway, if he is telling the truth about that story, we can't be so emotional, you know, where when we hear the truth, just because it doesn't align with what we've been told in the past, that we get angry at it and
No, not at
don't want to
all.
go there.
But
Like,
why
we have
put
to
that
be willing to
onus
go
on
where
Harriet
truth takes
Tubman?
us.
Why put that onus on Harriet Tubman? Why not put that onus on Abraham Lincoln?
Yeah, yeah. Why you got to throw? Yeah, that's just like.
I mean, yeah.
And even if they went and what white people, they were escaping slavery.
Right, like Harriet Tubman.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Like,
Hey,
be clear, Harriet Tubman were helping oppressed people escape being escape being physically
right. They were getting
oppressed.
killed
I don't mind
while they worked for one white
wage.
people.
Exactly.
I don't mind working for a wage and not getting beaten and raped.
If you want to, right? If you want to question the validity of someone quote unquote freeing slaves, question the credibility of Abraham Lincoln freeing slaves, not Harriet Tubman.
Yeah, then Kanye, then why don't you quit hip hop? I don't know if it's run by black people. Yeah, okay. You know what I mean? We're all working under the white man. We all do. I mean, the clubs I work at, white people own the motherfuckers. There's some black people that own their own shit. Most of them are owned by white people.
Right.
You know what I mean? Shut up, Kanye. And you're from my town. And I know Kanye, but before this crazy shit. But
before this crazy shit.
Yeah, before this crazy ass shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then first of all, if it weren't for Harriet Tubman, we wouldn't have The Rock. Because The Rock's father's from Nova Scotia.
Hey, if it weren't for Harriet Tubman, we wouldn't have Rod Digger Dirty Harriet album. How about that?
Damn right. and if it weren't for Harriet Tubman, because it was Harriet Tubman and of course it was the military, because a lot of the Jamaicans fought with the British military in Canada, we wouldn't even have hockey. The creation of it by black Nova Scotians.
Crazy. Well, listen. Well, it seems like his white girl is not standing by her crazy ass man.
Yes, because, Kim Kardashian released a press release since all of this happened, and her words were basically, until you live with someone who suffers from mental illness, who is of age where you can't physically force them to get the help and do the things that they need to do, you're basically rendered powerless. And, I would have been willing to nail her to the cross, but I do happen to know someone personally who is dealing with a relative in the house. And I said the same thing, like, well, why don't you do this? And why don't you do that? And being able to see it, being able to see it play out in real time and knowing that you can't physically get this person committed. You can't get a gag order on them. Like, you can't even force them to take their medication. It's like, it is one of those things that you hope just works out for the best. So
I believe that shit. I don't think Kanye can be told shit.
When they get divorced, right? Because it's gonna happen, right? When they get divorced, that's a nice picture of Marvin back there. I want y'all to notice the type of dude, the type of nigga that she fucks with after Kanye.
I don't think they're getting divorced. I think right now, as we speak, Kris Jenner is going to figure out how to make the next season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians all about the importance of mental illness. You want to wager a bet?
Well, I say if
you want to wager a bet?
If they get, come on.
Virtual bet. So you think they're getting divorced?
I think they're getting divorced, and not only are they getting divorced, when she starts fucking with niggas in the public again, She gonna go right back to one of those diesel sports type of fucking niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, what would shock us all is if she fucks with a regular white boy. But I seriously doubt that. She gonna go, like, notice, she was fucking with Reggie Bush and niggas like that. Now look at fat ass Kanye. Like,
Right.
she don't want, even when he was in his best shape, he wasn't fucking doing what them athletic ass niggas could do. Like,
Nope.
like, come on. She wants a nice athletic banging.
Okay,
like
they're athletic, and he's the richest rapper on paper right now.
Right, but hey, money ain't everything. When you're a little,
are we? But this just remember,
you like to get athletically banged.
Just remember, this is
money
the
ain't
Kardashians
everything.
we're talking about. You're saying money ain't everything. I agree with you, but now enter the Kardashians, who will find a way.
But listen, I'm saying after the divorce, because first of all, she's now fleeced him for probably half his money. She don't fucking need him anymore. So she already got her money. She's gonna fleece him for half of his. Now she can go back to, she got money and she could have athletic dick like she likes. It's a win-win for her.
I think she'll find athletic dick and still manage to keep her billionaire husband.
Oh, she's getting athletic dick right now. Let's not make no mistake about it.
I'm just
saying. But
saying,
I'm talking about in the public, digga, after they divorce. This is what I'm talking about.
Okay. I hear you. That's your story. We got
that's my prediction. And come on, let's not act like Lord Jamar has not predicted many things that have come to pass.
We got a bet going.
So hang on. First of all, why'd you have your left finger up? I don't like that. It's
because my right one is going to knock the mic over.
Oh, but it's an official bet if we do it.
Okay,
right.
well, I'll reach the right. And all I'm saying is, if I'm a Kardashian, knowing that brand and everything they stand for, all I can think of is what's better than 1 billionaire? 2. That's my guess.
Right, but what's better? Right, and what's more evil is to take one of those billionaires and take half his fucking money and give it to the other billionaire.
Yeah,
just because he was strung out on the pussy. And
all right. Well, we got our bet. We'll follow this story. Anyway, I mean, all jokes aside, in all seriousness, mental illness is not a it's not a light thing. It's a very heavy thing. It is something that does plague the Black community way more often than not. It doesn't get addressed as serious enough, and just prayers for that family. They have four children together. It's not just the 2 able-bodied adults that are affected. There are children that are also infected. So just everybody involved with that situation, keep them in my prayers. Keep all of our faithful Yanadameen Godcast subscribers in our prayers. We love you. It is breakfast time.
Yeah.
Wait. I don't want to get off yet. We're about to get off soon.
Okay.
Can we do one more thing? And I'd like to talk about.
That's everything on my topic list. What you got?
Snoop and DMX's verses.
Oh my God! Wait a minute. Me, the versus queen. Okay,
girl.
wait, hold on. I gotta go get the scorecard now. Hang on.
I heard
what's wrong with you, girl?
Wait, I know. I'm like, wait, we forgot all. No, actually,
crazy, girl.
I was saying goodbye. Right, I'm hungry as hell. Wait,
I'm hungry too. I know, and I'm like, girl, just hang on a second.
Hold on. Wait, we got
the gun. Godfrey, did you get to watch it?
We got Black Flags.
I'm gonna put the rerun. I heard it was dope.
All right, it was dope. Now, let me just say, DMX is from Westchester. Okay?
I heard he's from Maryland.
DMX grew up in Westchester in Yonkers. I knew DMX way before he ever fucking came out. I actually used to work with DMX at one point. Like when Brand Nubian first came out.
Yeah.
I was trying to fuck with DMX.
Right.
But he was just so wild and he was on his street shit and, I'm just getting my foot in the door. So You know what I mean? I couldn't deal with like, but anyway, that was my guy. Still my guy to this day. And so I was so happy when he came out and all that. Snoop, I've met him on several occasions. Mad cool, blah, 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 blah. I say all that to say, you know, after me watching it, I don't know what your scorecard says, Digga, but I don't see how anybody could watch that and not think that Snoop won. And I'm an East Coast nigga, okay?
Snoop,
I don't know how anybody could have watched it and thought that Snoop didn't win, and then at the end, he's gonna go ahead and add insult to injury and make motherfuckers freestyle on some New York DJ back-to-back shit and was killing it off the head. I enjoyed it, but in my opinion, Snoop won. But I've seen memes out there that said, "Oh, you know, DMX won." I'm like, "What battle was?"
I think. Well, this is what I will say. I think the pretty much overwhelming consensus is that Snoop won. I think people thought it was going to be a landslide, which it was not. It definitely was not. There were a lot of people that did say DMX won, and I know how that happened, because if you're in your late 40s, early 50s, then you would have been around 18, 19, 20 when the Chronic and, you know, Doggy Dog World came out. So those records hit different at that time. Like, you know, I know for me personally, that was like the time in life where I was waking up, like I couldn't even step one foot out of bed.
Every day you had to listen to the Chronic. Every day. That was the soundtrack of life at one point.
Not only that, but I couldn't even take my first step out of bed unless the blunt was in like arm's reach, like rolling over, like, you know, like that was my weed smoking crazy day. And that was the soundtrack to that time in life.
Yeah.
Now, if you're someone in your, I'm going to say late 30s, early 40s, then that time of being 18, 19, 20, 21, you were just getting your feet wet, happy as hell to that you got in the club. You would have been getting beat in the head during the Rough Riders era. And those DMX records would have hit different, you know, would have had that same impact on you as I think a person who was a decade older, you know, the Chronic records would have been hitting us. So that was something I did notice. Like, that was like the first thing, because I have some friends that are
like Snoop had fucking, you know what I mean? Snoop.
Right. Now hang on. Now that's just one way to look at it. Another way to look at it is this was really a battle of Dr. Dre versus Swizz Beatz, because the majority of the records that, like, Snoop didn't even really leave the 90s. Like, he gave us a couple of the Neptunes records in the battle, but most of his, you know, meat and potatoes were from that early 90s Chronic Dr. Dre era.
He had a couple of No Limit joints in there too.
Yeah, a couple. But those might have been the rounds that lost. But I mean,
especially one of them.
No shade to anybody else. It's just Dre is just it's like Dr. Dre beats versus DMX's catalog, which was heavily, you know, Swizz Beatz produced, and Swizz is dope. Swizz is a monster. He's a beast. He's even unique. But it's like unique versus the unicorn. It's it's what it is. Like it on production, like it really at one point, or not even one point, just I think in hip hop history, like it don't really get too higher on the totem pole than Dr. Dre. So that alone, that's another factor to consider. But now if you want to go round for round, because I got a whole ass look, these are the tie rounds. I got the check.
Just give us your I don't want the round for round because I am hungry. Just give us your overall.
Right.
Give us your overall score of what you thought it was.
My overall score, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And they always do 20 songs, yes?
9, 10. I had Snoop for 10. I had 1, 2, 3 ties, and so wait, 20 rounds. Actually, they did 21 rounds. I got 10 for Snoop. I actually got 8 for D, and I got 3 ties. There was one round, like it was like Nate Dogg versus Aaliyah. I'm like, no way.
That was. I was like, oh, you're gonna pull out your dead singer?
Yeah, it's like I had to get like as soon as I heard it ain't no fun. When I'm like, oh, Snoop is winning. It don't even matter what DMX played. And then he pulled out
the back in one piece though.
Then he pulled out back in one piece against Aaliyah. I'm like,
yeah,
bro.
but that was good, but that don't fuck with the Nate Dogg shit. I'm sorry.
I know, but that was my bias round where I gave it a
ain't
tie.
no fun. Ain't no fun.
I know.
Mm-mm.
That's the only round.
That was an anthem.
That's the only round. It's still an anthem. Shit.
Exactly.
That's the only round I said, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That's motherfucking the layers. It's a tie.
even DMX on one of them, he said, that's the shit I play when I'm mad at one of my baby's mothers. The fucking bitches ain't shit, but hoes and tricks. He's like, that's my word. I put that shit on repeat.
You know what's interesting? After analyzing their matchup, I was thinking, I think I would have liked to seen Snoop versus Lil Wayne. I think I would have rather saw that. As far as now just hear me out, fill me out. Longevity, crew shit, solo shit, being able to morph through the ages, their own unique style, chick songs, ignorant ass dude songs.
You know, I might could agree with that. I feel like the artists that should battle should kind of be similar in a way.
Right.
Like I've had a couple of people try to mention Brand Nubian for some versus shit. And like when they talk about the people that he wants us to go against, I feel like it should be another almost a conscious type of group.
Right.
I don't feel like it should like people saying EPMD or DOS Effects. And I'm like, nah.
Although I did just recently say I would be interested to see a group versus, but I agree with you.
But I feel like it has to be that they have to have a similar vibe almost.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
yep.
You know, put us against X Clan or some shit like that.
Right, something like that.
Women rappers, what about
or poor righteous teachers or something?
Huh? They said Digga versus whom?
You said Digga?
We already said that. We said Rage or Bahamadia or some shit like that. But yeah, when I just feel like I see what you're saying because they just did it because dogs. That was the common thread. Oh, the battle of the dogs. That'll be great.
It should be
really, they're not similar artists. You know what I mean? They're not similar artists.
Right.
And sometimes, and their music hits differently. You see?
Yes. It's like you're putting this cool, smooth energy versus this very aggressive
rough
energy.
Yeah, aggressive. And sometimes you can't. I definitely get it. You know what I mean?
I would have rather. I would have rather seen Busta versus DMX. We're talking energy and party records.
But see, it's a different type of energy. See, DMX is that street gangster energy. Like Busta is like a wild out, you know,
party,
just go crazy, have fun at the party energy. You know, that's why, you know, somebody did say to me after the fact, and I said, they said Missy Elliott would be a good fucking battle for Busta. Because she almost is like the female Busta.
I don't think so. I
they got
I don't get
lot
that.
Of fucking hit. Yo, think about how their videos were very similar.
But that's it. It's
right, but I'm telling you, she got a certain amount of hits and all that type of shit. I'm telling you,
to me,
it's a similar type of genre.
To me, that's the only comparison is the videos
and the music style. Yeah, I'm telling you, like
Busta
and Missy. Yeah.
Visually, yeah.
I mean, I've seen it a lot on the timeline. I'm not seeing it like I'm listening to what Busta is saying in his records compared to what Missy is saying in his records. Like,
see, the new Busta takes himself too seriously.
I'm not
the Busta
it.
that was really a hit. You know what I mean? Was a clown. He was a jester. He was, you know what I mean, all over the place. The Busta that after the post Dre Busta is too serious. Like that's not the Busta we really like. We like the woo.
But he's gonna go in that bag, and when he does go in that bag, like,
he don't do that recently though. He always does that back in the day.
You know what would what is Missy gonna put? Like if Busta threw on a Respect My Conglomerate or The Heist, what is Missy gonna play? It's like no.
I don't even know all those songs.
The Heist is the record with Ross Marcy and Ghostface. Like Busta got a lot of that.
Yeah,
like he got just
but
as much
that's
of
not
that.
We know him for. Those are not his hits. We know him for Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See.
But it's only.
We know him for.
But we're talking five. We're talking like five at best. Give me some more. Woo ha. Put your hands. Like after that, remember there's 20 records. Like
I know he got a lot of joints though. He got a lot of mainstream joints. I think he got 20 mainstream joints.
They're not, but they're not as party. Like there was a period of party. I think the period of non-party stretched way further than that party period. So once those
party period was bigger, is what I'm telling you.
But
the period that you're talking about that stretches is a lot of people don't know those records. I'm sorry.
But you have to play 20 records. Like
20 of your best records.
Once that Hype Williams video period is gone, he's going to go into this other bag.
Okay, and then Missy's going to stay in the Hype Williams shit.
I don't think Missy is
Missy's going to have the more popular ones and win if that's what's going to happen.
I think you really need to sit back and reanalyze Busta catalog.
Okay, I'm telling you.
But I mean, it's this is all subjective. Hey, I've seen it a lot on my timeline. I personally disagree, but
again, I'm going back to artists that I think are more similar, and I think that would be a good one. You know what I mean? Getting away from that, there's other ones that I feel like just put rappers that have a more similar
style. It's more fun comparing the rounds, like, ooh, as opposed to like, well, damn, that was my shit when I feel
especially if it's in that same vein, like that same kind of, they both got that kind of energy. Now we got a battle of who's the best in this lane. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, best of the ball heads or something. Like even DMX versus whatchamacallit might have been even better.
What Missy putting on when Busta put Scenario on? I'm just saying.
It's over.
But that's not his song. That's
Scenario
a verse.
Scenario, but people are using verses and features.
Yeah,
those things count. You don't think Busta uses Scenario in a verse?
She gonna be like, yeah.
It ain't fucking with the Dungeon Dragon, yo.
No, but she got the yeah.
That ain't.
She got some shit.
That ain't doing.
Nah.
But anyway, so you
but
said.
Shouts out to Missy. We love her. She's fucking incomparable, man.
So to recap, because we're all a little punch drunk,
drunk right now with music
or breakfast drunk
hungry.
right now. Yeah, because we need this brunch going on right now.
So the overall
so Digger says Snoop 10, DMX 8, and 3 tie. That's your scorecard.
Yes.
My scorecard, I just said Snoop 1.
You wasn't watching the whole thing. Hey,
I did watch the whole thing.
I
was complaining. I said, "Do I have to watch the whole thing?" And I ended up watching the whole thing. Yes,
look,
I know. That's what I texted
you.
I was like, "I got shit to do."
Do I have to watch the whole thing? I'm like, don't worry, Jay.
I was in the middle of writing a verse, okay, for some shit that I had to do. And
I'm like,
then I get a text.
Good.
I get a text from Digger. Yo, the shit's getting ready to start right now. You know what I mean? So I said, all right, I'm gonna put this shit to the side. And then after a while, it was like, I'm enjoying this, but I kind of want to go back to doing what I'm doing. Digger, do I have to watch the whole thing? But then
yes, he did text me that, y'all.
And then I ended up watching the whole thing. And when we got to the freestyle, I gotta say, he won that too. Like I was getting mad at Snoop for that. I'm like, stop, Snoop. Yeah, I was a little,
Stop it. Like as an MC, just on some MC camaraderie shit, you're supposed to know, like
he knew what he was doing. He
ain't got the rhymes right now. Let me shoot him some bail. Like as on some MC camaraderie shit, like you're supposed to know that when you gotta shoot your counterpart some bail when you
and that nigga was just sitting back with his leg crossed, all
like, got no more?
Just letting it spit.
Like, stop,
Snoop. Man.
Snoop knew what he was doing.
And DMX was looking kind of big there, huh? I don't know what's going on.
He was out of shape. He was like,
yeah, he was looking. He said, "I'm not taking this shirt off. I don't give a fuck."
He was looking like a bulldog. He was a bulldog.
Take his shirt off on the Aaliyah joint, no more.
He was a bulldog.
Let me just let the record reflect. We are happy to see DMX with some weight on him. Oh. I am anyway.
That's cool. Yeah.
It could be reflective of a lot of things. It could be quarantine weight. It could be healthy sober weight, or maybe not healthy but sober, but at any event it was good to see him.
It's better than looking drawn up and all that, right?
Exactly.
Now he's looking the signs of some bullshit.
He's looking like a bulldog. He's looking like
he had the energy, his energy was there, his spirit was there, and we love to see it. So shouts out DMX, shouts out Snoop. That was probably actually one of the best verses. I say that after every verses, but no, that was a really, really good one. Looking forward to the next one. Looking forward to seeing some group verses. Maybe we'll get a female verses when it's all said and done. But yeah, keep it going. Any Black Facts, Godfrey? Any book recommendations, Jamar?
Oh, I have a book. Well, I'm reading Dr. Claude Anderson's Powernomics.
Oh, we talked about Powernomics already.
Yeah, okay.
But do you have a Black Fact for us?
Oh, I do. I got a Black
Shout
fact.
out Dr. Claude Anderson, Powernomics. Go get that.
I got a Black Fact. Hold on. I got one. Hold on.
And happy belated birthday to Godfrey. We had a surprise party.
You guys, and check out the episode Godfrey We Trust on the Gaslight Digital Network. And you will see that there's a special birthday episode, and Rod Digger and I are in the motherfucking house. That was our first time seeing us all together in person. Yay!
That was crazy. That was crazy.
Matter of fact, Greg, put up the picture that I put up on my Instagram. Just flash that on the screen real quick.
I see which one you put up. Maybe use mine. Mine's better lighting.
No, it's just as good. Matter of fact.
Man, I was gonna say I didn't get this girl's name, but a school hires a 10-year-old Nigerian tech genius as its new coding instructor.
Wow.
10 years old. So black girl magic like a motherfucker. I wonder what her name is though. I'm trying to figure what her name is. UK instructor. That was crazy. 10 years old. Nigerian coder. 10-year-old.
Wow.
Yeah.
So did you know that there's a 10-year-old Nigerian coder? That's the way you present the motherfucker.
No, I did not know that. I'm like, but I always try to.
He's learning the facts in real time.
Look her up. Y'all gonna find her. I'm gonna get to the book recommendation real quick because yes, we're all hungry and we want to go eat brunch.
Yeah.
So this is a book I read years and years ago by an author that some of y'all might know, and this book is called
The Unseen Hand. Of
The
course,
Unseen Hand.
Had that in college.
By A. Ralph Epperson, an introduction to the conspiratorial view of history. It is the intention of the author that the major events of the past, the wars and depressions, and the revolutions have been planned years in advance by an international conspiracy.
That's right.
It's called the conspiratorial view of history, and it's definitely not the view held by the majority of historians today. The more traditional view is called the accidental view of history. It holds that no one really knows why events happen. They just do. It's the hope of the author that these who read the book will discover that the conspiratorial view of history is the one best supported by the evidence.
Yes.
So a lot of y'all people that, you know, he also wrote the book New World Order. This man has since been killed. For his writings. But yeah, check out this book. It goes into a lot of things that's being unveiled before us even right now. And, you know, because conspiracies are only theories until they're proven as fact. So don't let somebody always try to neutralize you by calling you some sort of conspiracy theorist, because you'll read many things in this book, as well as his other book, that he said would happen and did happen, come to pass. So
how was he killed? If do you know?
Man, I forget. We can look that up, but
I got the girl's name. Her name is Emanuela Mayaki. Emanuela Mayaki.
Emanuela Mayaki.
10-year-old coding and programming prodigy who recently received her first job at the Southfield Primary School in Coventry, England. The after-school coding club teacher. The school selected her for the job because of her extraordinary skill and knowledge in the area.
Godfrey.
So, 10 years old, Emanuela Mayaki, very good. Cheerio.
Let me ask you something quickly, Godfrey.
Yes.
Do you think at the school she goes to,
yes,
they serve Grey Poupon at lunch?
Or maybe some crumpets.
Do you think they have Grey Poupon on the tables? Yes.
Well, I think they do have it, of course.
And maybe some raspberry jam. Yes.
Raspberry jam and little
some raspberry jam. Yes.
Raspberry jam and Nutella, my friend.
Yes. Nutella. Oh, yeah. And maybe for the Australians, a little what is that? Vegemite.
Vegemite sandwich.
A little Vegemite sandwich. Yes.
Y'all done being goofy. The boys are so goofy.
Because we are hungry, yes. I turn into.
The boys are so goofy.
We turn into English professors when we get very hungry.
Yes. Starving. Let's leave. I'm starving.
Yeah.
I know.
I can't find my pipe at the moment.
I'm like, the coffee cold. It's like I can't hang on any longer. Very good job, guys. We were really
Grey Poupon and raspberry jam for all.
We're really up at 9 a.m. potting like bros.
Okay.
That's great.
Salute.
Hey, it was worth it. We had a great fucking interview. Thank you for hooking that up, Digger.
Yeah, that was dope.
That was a great one.
No doubt. And we literally caught him before he stepped on the battlefield. So
straight up.
Let's keep him in our prayers, and hopefully that is not the last time. This is not the last time we hear from him.
Nah, he'll be back. So listen, we appreciate y'all once again for joining us, on the Godcast. Again, if you'd like to donate to the show, go to cash.me/$Yanadameen, patreon.com/Yanadameen. Follow me on social media at Lord Jamar. Follow Digger at The Real Rod Digger. On Instagram, follow Godfrey at comedian Godfrey. on IG, and that's how we do it. So once again,
and subscribe to my new YouTube page. I literally just made a new YouTube page. I just crossed the 100 subscriber mark.
There we go. There we go. That's what's up. Okay, subscribe. We'll put your link on the shit. Subscribe to her and definitely check out Godfrey and Godfrey We Trust on the Gaslight Digital Network.
Gas Digital.
Why I keep saying gaslight?
Because people be trying to gaslight us.
Try to gaslight niggas out here, right? On the Gas Digital Network. All right, well, shit. For the Yanadameen Godcast, I am Lord Jamar.
I am Digga.
Godfrey.
So stupid.
Hey.